June Lockhart, and I've served a lot of fried chicken to my family. But
June Lockhart, the beloved star of Lassie and Lost in Space, a century of grace and legacy. Welcome to this video update. Today, we celebrate the extraordinary life and legacy of June Lockhart, a beloved actress whose warmth, intelligence, and timeless performances made her one of the most cherished figures in Hollywood history. Known for her iconic roles in Lassie and Lost in Space, June Lockhart's remarkable career spanned more than 8 decades, and her impact on film, television, and culture will be remembered for generations. June Lockhart, one of the last shining stars from Hollywood's golden age, has peacefully passed away at the age of 100. She left this world surrounded by love, with her family by her side in Santa Monica, California. Her passing marks the end of an era, a time when storytelling, talent, and charm defined the heart of entertainment. June was born in New York City in 1925 into a family deeply rooted in the arts. Both her parents, Jean and Kathleen Lockhart, were accomplished actors, and it was clear from an early age that their daughter shared their passion for performance. She made her stage debut at only 8 years old in the Metropolitan Opera production of Peter Ibbotson, showing a natural grace and confidence far beyond her years. Her film debut came just a few years later in 1938's A Christmas Carol, where she played one of Bob Cratchit's children, opposite her real-life father, Gene Lockhart, and mother, Kathleen. That early family collaboration would become one of her fondest memories. June often recalled how magical it felt to be on a movie set for the first time, surrounded by costumes, lights, and the energy of classic Hollywood. In a later interview, she laughed remembering her very first line in a film, the cheerful phrase, I know, sausages." It became a playful family joke for decades, a simple yet endearing reminder of how her Hollywood story began. As her career blossomed, June appeared in several classic films of the 1940s, including All This and Heaven 2, Adam Had 4 Sons, Sergeant York, She-Wolf of London, and Meet Me in St. Louis, which became one of her most memorable early roles. Her ability to bring warmth and sincerity to every character quickly set her apart in an industry full of talent. June's talents weren't limited to the screen. She also shined on the Broadway stage, making her debut in For Love or Money in 1947, a performance that earned her a Tony Award for Outstanding Newcomer. She would later return to Broadway in 1955 with the grand prize. Despite her many successes in television and film, she often said theatre was the most demanding and rewarding art form because, as she put it, theatre is night after night after night. By the late 1940s, June had found a new home on television. She appeared on numerous anthology programs and Western dramas such as Hallmark Hall of Fame, Wagon Train, Shirley Temple's Storybook, and Gunsmoke. She once admitted that she loved playing in Westerns, not only for the stories but for the beautiful period costumes with their long gowns and detailed designs. But it was in 1958 that June Lockhart found her defining role as Ruth Martin, the caring and wise mother on the television classic Lassie. Her kind presence on the show made her a household name, and she became a symbol of comfort and strength for audiences across America. Working alongside young actor John Provost, who played Timmy, she became like a second mother to many who grew up watching the series. Provost later shared that June never forgot his birthday, a simple yet heartfelt reflection of her genuine nature. Her work on Lassie earned her Emmy nominations and solidified her reputation as one of television's most beloved mothers. When the series ended, June moved on to another iconic show that would introduce her to a new generation, Lost in Space, which aired from 1965 to 1968. Inspired by the Swiss family Robinson, the series followed a family of space explorers, with June playing the intelligent and compassionate matriarch, Maureen Robinson. Lost in Space became a cult favourite, and decades later, June made a special voice cameo in Netflix's modern adaptation of the series. Fans often told her that watching Lost in Space inspired them to study science or astronomy, something that filled her with pride. She once joked that while Lassie never made anyone want to be a farmer, Lost in Space had inspired countless scientists. After Lost in Space, June continued her television journey with appearances on Petticoat Junction, Marcus Welby, MD, Knots Landing, Murder, She Wrote, Magnum PI, Full House, and General Hospital. Her versatility allowed her to seamlessly move between drama, comedy, and science fiction. In total, she appeared in more than 150 film and television projects, an incredible accomplishment that few actors can match. Though audiences often saw her as the quintessential TV mother, June Lockhart was far more adventurous than many realized. In interviews, she revealed her love for rock and roll, concerts, and thrill-seeking adventures like hot air ballooning and glider flying. She even drove army tanks during special events and recorded voice work for the animated series Ren and Stimpy, which she called one of her favorite shows. June's contributions to the entertainment industry were honored with not one, but 2 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. One for motion pictures and one for television, both awarded on the same day in 1960. Beyond Hollywood, she was also a passionate advocate for space exploration. Starting in the 1970s, she collaborated with NASA, giving talks, attending shuttle launches, and helping to promote the agency's mission to the public. In 2014, NASA honored her with the Exceptional Public Achievement Medal, recognizing her decades of support and enthusiasm for space exploration. Her fascination with history and leadership also extended to American politics. After meeting President Harry Truman in 1948, June developed a lifelong interest in following the presidency. For nearly 50 years, she held a lifetime press pass and attended presidential briefings, a rare privilege for any entertainer. In her personal life, June married John F. Maloney in 1951, and they shared 2 daughters, Anne and June Elizabeth, both of whom followed in her footsteps as performers. Although the marriage ended in 1959, June often spoke of how proud she was of her family and the support they gave her throughout her remarkable journey. June Lockhart's century-long life was one of passion, purpose, and positivity. From her early days as a child actress to her legacy as an icon of television, she remained an inspiration to all who knew her work. Her performances embodied kindness, curiosity, and a sense of adventure, values that reflected her real personality off-screen. June Lockhart's story is more than a tale of Hollywood success. It's the story of a woman who embraced life with grace, humor, and courage. For generations of viewers, she was a symbol of warmth and wisdom, guiding families through laughter, love, and the magic of television. Her light will continue to shine through the timeless characters she brought to life and the millions of hearts she touched. Thank you for watching this tribute. If you enjoyed learning about the incredible life of June Lockhart, please remember to like this video, share it with others who loved her work, and subscribe for more stories celebrating legendary figures in film and television.